Hi, guys.
So we're going to do a grocery haul. We've never done a grocery haul on this channel before, but this is grocery haul Thanksgiving edition.
Yes.
It is Monday.
Of Mondays.
And we are just now, we just now went and bought our stuff for Thanksgiving.
Hey, we're 2 days ahead.
Yeah.
We are procrastinator Maximus.
Okay, so the way that translates onto a resume is works well under pressure.
Yes.
Okay, so what the plan here is, we're going to go through everything that we bought.
Yes.
And then we're going to talk about what we're going to make with it.
Yes.
And then on our sister channel,
Belly Acres Kitchen.
Belly Acres Kitchen, we are actually going to cook some of the things on that channel. So I think during the holidays, we're going to go to maybe 2 videos a week on that channel. We were shooting for 1 video a week, but we'll never get everything on there.
Oh, we'd be 4th of July getting all of Thanksgiving up.
So
this little kitchen is fixing to be buzzing.
It's going to be busy this whole week. Great thing is I work for the school now, so I have all week to actually take my time and cook things. And it's been a while since I've been able to do that.
This girlish figure.
Yeah, this
is
is
more girlish.
I think right after the holidays, we're going to have to do a fitness thing or something.
I'm going to be fitness cake in my mouth.
So if there's anything on this haul that I mentioned that we're going to make that you want a video on, we can do it on our Belly Acres Kitchen channel. On the Belly Acres
Kitchen channel, yes. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the Belly Acres Kitchen, please go over there and subscribe and be watching out for these videos coming, because Rachel does some amazing work in here.
Yes, so I do have one video that's coming out. I say yes, like, oh yeah, I do some. That's not what she
does.
I do have one video coming out that's not holiday-ish, but then after that one, then we're gonna just start hitting the holiday meals, and then during Christmas we make lots of candy and things like that. So we'll be doing that on that channel too.
Candies and cookies and
yes, and also comment what is you guys's what types of food do you guys prepare or expect on Thanksgiving, because there's a whole lot of different cultures. I talked to one of my students the other day who is Chinese, and he was talking about his Christmas dinner and the things that they cook, and I was just blown away. I had a whole in-depth, awesome conversation with one of my 6th grade students that he is just
hey, so it's amazing to both of us how in touch he is with where his food comes from.
Yes, it was just awesome.
From harvesting their own pork to working in the garden. I mean, he's...
And they have like pho and egg rolls, and I was just like imagining myself in his grandma and mom's kitchen, just the smells and how different it is for everybody. So we do a little bit of both, Mexican and American traditions. So let's go through this grocery haul, and you guys tell us what you guys expect on Thanksgiving and Christmas, and if you have something that's unique or just a little bit different that you do, your family does, or did when you were growing up. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
I will slowly start.
Oh, we're gonna. I mean, some of this. Oh, do I need to? Oh, do I?
I'm going to pick up.
Some of this stuff is just normal, everyday stuff, but some of this we'll talk about what we're going to do. So, first, oh, God, don't break my...
It won't break.
I know, Rusty built me this island, and it is amazing. So, first off, we finally got our turkey. Yes, it is Monday, and yes, this is frozen, so it's going to go right into the refrigerator, and we're just going to hope that it is thawed out by early Thursday morning.
It will.
So, turkey. We will do turkey.
We got I think it's a really good deal on it. 98 cents a pound.
Yeah, that was really good. And this, we're going to roast the turkey. We talked about smoking a turkey this year, but we're just going to go ahead and roast it. And so some of the things I use to roast the turkey, we'll kind of talk about that as we do our grocery haul. Man, groceries have gotten expensive, and it is crazy busy right now, obviously. So this goes with the turkey, part of the aromatics. It is just celery. So, well, this is dual purpose. Well, actually, this is not. So I had bought this, and we were in a hurry to get back because Rusty had dropped our dog off at the groomers this morning, and she was ready for us to come get him, and we were still in Walmart, so I didn't pick up the yams, but we do candied yams. I called Rusty's mom, and she came in clutch. She is amazing. Donna has been my friend for almost 20 years. Rusty and I have only been together for 12 years. So do the math on that. She's been my friend a lot longer than she's been my mother-in-law. And anyway, she came in clutch. She's going to bring the candied yams. But these we're going to use for the hot cocoa, because after Thanksgiving, the tradition is I make homemade hot cocoa, and then we put the Christmas tree up, and the kids are already buzzing about that. They're excited about it. They love to help decorate the Christmas tree even though they're grown. And this is the first year for our bonus kiddo to participate, so we're really excited for her to be able to participate too, and to just kind of show her our traditions.
Yes.
So, hot cocoa. Okay, so Cool Whip. Who else buys stock in Cool Whip on the holiday, or should buy stock in Cool Whip for the holidays?
I
So
do.
we're using great value because you put this in so many things.
Yes.
So we'll have a Watergate salad. So that is pistachio pudding with, well, for us, it's pistachio pudding. We'll also be using some of these marshmallows for that as well. Pecans, crushed pineapple, and Cool Whip. And then, of course, we'll be making all our pies. And, everybody wants Cool Whip for pies. So also our hot cocoa, some of the kids like Cool Whip rather than marshmallows. And I love coffee with Cool Whip. So, yeah. During the colder months, we do get into a lot of the making coffee in the evenings. So we just do decaf. So we also have crushed pineapple. So part of this crushed pineapple is for the Watergate salad. The other part of the crushed pineapple is for one of the cheese balls we make. So we make a traditional cheese ball with pecans and the green onions and the pineapple, and then we make another one that is a little bit more Mexican inspired. So we'll talk about that one here in a little bit. And the reason I say we is because, y'all, it's not me in this kitchen. It's Rusty and me. We tag team everything. So we're so excited. This is our favorite time of year. So apple pie filling and cherry pie filling, I did not have any, unfortunately, homegrown, because when we lived on the farm, we had our own apples, our own pears, our own plums, all of that stuff growing right there on the farm, and we are not to that point yet on our little farm. So we did have to buy apple pie filling, but it's still going to be amazing. We have some of the kids that love apple pie, so we will make an apple pie. We also have a couple of the kids that love cherry pie, so we will make a cherry pie. So my kids are not spoiled or anything.
No.
No. So another good thing to buy stock in on the holidays is cream cheese. So I did pick up 6 stills of cream cheese. 2 of these, or 4 of these, will be cheese balls. So, like I said, the traditional cheese ball, and then we have the Mexican-inspired cheese ball.
Speaking of cheese.
Yep. So we get the Fiesta blend because that Mexican-inspired cheese ball is 2 of these cubes of cream cheese. Enough of this till your ancestors say, "Ya, mija." And then we do...
Mine have never said it.
Yours say, "Whoa, doggy."
Hold on there, big fella.
And then we do black olives and green chilies and dried beef. And the dried beef comes in a jar. I have some on hand. Ooh, look at me.
Ooh. Oh, and she even knew where it was at.
I know, that's what's crazy. So dried beef in a jar. You take this out and just chop it up. I don't know if you've ever cooked with dried beef or ever had this, but it's dry and it's beef.
And it's good.
And it's in these little thin slices. And Rusty's favorite thing, and it's rolled. It's like his favorite thing to do to the kids, well, to our daughter, to our oldest daughter, was to tell her it was beef tongue, and then he'd act like he'd lick her with it. Yeah. So I'm sure our bonus daughter will get the same treatment this year. So you chop this up, and then you put all of that together, and then you let it firm. Well, we're gonna do a whole recipe, and then you just roll it in coarse black pepper. You guys, it is the best. It is so good, so good. So we'll be doing that one on the cooking channel as well. We did get some dressing in a box. I'm not big on making dressings from scratch. I've tried it a couple of times. I've never happy with the outcome. I don't know.
Sorry.
The dressing, like the stuffing is kind of like bacon, because bacon, you can never make everybody happy. Some people like crispy bacon. Some people like soft bacon, and then some people like it in between, and so it doesn't matter how you cook it, somebody's going to complain, right?
I just like it in my tummy.
No, you like the soft bacon.
I do.
So
I don't like crunchy.
Like stuffing is the same way, or dressing is the same way. Some people like it super moist, some people like it super dry, and I don't know. I've just never had good luck. So we were going to buy the brand name of this, but it was $3 and something versus the store brand was 88 cents. So yeah, and they didn't have any turkey left, so chicken it is. And we won't do a video on that since it's just following directions. So we have pecan halves and chopped pecans. The chopped pecans are for the traditional cheese ball. The pecan halves are for the pecan pie, because that's my favorite pie.
Pecan pie.
We have way more than enough, but we're going to need more chopped, so we'll just have to chop some of these. Anyway. Beans of green.
Beans of green.
So we just did canned green beans. We're going to do a green bean casserole. Don't know that we'll do a video on that. That's a pretty cut and dry thing. I will have to make my own cream soup because I do not have cream of mushroom soup here. So I'll probably make some cream of chicken soup and do it with that. I don't know yet. I may end up going and getting cream of mushroom soup. It just kind of depends. But I'm probably not going to do a video on that. Baking cocoa, again, for the homemade hot chocolate. Garlic, we use garlic in everything. I'm making some tamales as well. I'm not going to make a big batch of tamales. We're just going to make a few tamales because that's part of the Mexican tradition. I mean, growing up, my family didn't do tamales. My family's more Tex-Mex. I'm 4th generation American. But Russ and I, we perfected our version of tamales. We tried to keep it as authentic as possible to the Mexican culture, and we used to sell our tamales, and everybody loves our tamales. We took some to one of the meetups once. Anyway, so we've kind of made that our tradition, is to incorporate that the Mexican tradition into our Thanksgiving. Which Mexico doesn't have Thanksgiving, but we put it into our Thanksgiving and our Christmas. So this, you guys, Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. I love this stuff. I use this anytime I make poultry. I use it. I will be using it on the turkey. Also use it even in fried chicken. This is so good. So if you've never tried Mrs. Dash garlic and herb, oh my gosh, you're just gonna have to try it out, and just trust me, this is such a good blend. So they have an onion and herb as well, but I don't like it as much as I like the garlic and herb. So I'll be using this on the turkey.
One of the more controversial items that we have today.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Jellied cranberry sauce. How many of you guys like jellied cranberry sauce?
I need to do a poll on our community page and say this versus homemade cranberry sauce.
Even just the regular cranberry sauce that comes in a can, because they have canned chunks of cranberry sauce.
So a couple of years ago, I did make a homemade cranberry sauce. It cranberry sauce, and it was so good, and it had cinnamon and oranges and orange zest, and oh, it was just amazing. I loved it. Rest of the family was like,
I was okay with it.
You were like, I don't like it.
No, it wasn't my favorite.
But everybody's like, well, where's the stuff in a can? So here's the stuff in a can. Why mess with it? I'm not gonna mess with it. We've got plenty of other things to cook. If everybody likes this, then this is what we're gonna do. That's why it's controversial, you guys.
Then we have produce.
So we've got some green onions. I didn't have any. I did have some green onions. I had some onions coming up out in the garden, but we did hit that freezing temp, so they're gone now. But green onions for the cheese ball, and then I got a couple of apples and an orange and some lemons. These will all go in with the turkey, so I use all of those when I roast the turkey. I also use homegrown rosemary and thyme in the turkey, so I'll have to go and grab that.
She makes her own time.
I make my own time. That's why we're always late to everything. That's my thing. Okay, something else you buy stock in, or should buy stock in, is butter. So butter is in everything. We're just gonna cook with a whole lot of butter. It's gonna go in the turkey. It's gonna go in the pecan pie. It's gonna go in the crust for all the pies. It's just gonna go in everything. We did grab some sausage. This is just for breakfast this week because me and our bonus daughter are home all week. Well, you're home all week and most of the week, but so this is beautiful. This is a butt roast, pork butt roast. I did have to buy roast. I am out of roast in the freezer of what we've grown at home. But we have 2 more big, beautiful gilts out there that will produce some great butt roast later. But this actually may be, well, it's 8 pounds. I'll probably make all of this into tamales. So this will make a good, probably 5-6 dozen tamales. So, and that, you guys, that's a small batch for us.
Yes.
Normally when we make tamales, it's huge. Like
normally it's 10-12 dozen minimum.
Yeah. So we'll probably make about 6 dozen, and so and that's barely going to be enough for our family because they go quick.
Because we're pigs.
They go quick. No, this is big. Of course, we needed some vegetable oil. I do have some lard and some Crisco, and when it comes in a pinch, I will use that. But when there's all of this stuff that we need to cook, it's, it's gonna be, it's easier. It's just easier just to.
Some Diet Pepsi for the folks.
For the folks. So Rusty's parents drink Diet Pepsi. We used to buy a 12-pack of Diet Pepsi, and we always ended up with a whole lot of Diet Pepsi left over, and then nobody would drink it, and then it would just sit. So we just went with a 2-liter. This is the goody, you guys. So I picked up some chiles. I couldn't find big bags where I went. Mexican food is scarce around here. But I did pick up some anchos and then also some New Mexicos. You can use ancho chilies or guajillos. They had anchos. We're going to go with anchos. It's really kind of a similar taste. It's a similar sweet. And then the New Mexico green chilies. So this will be plenty for the size of roast that I got. We already have like the corn husks, and I have the maseca and all of that stuff already on hand. So, oh, you know what? We have some chiles up there. What kind of chiles do we have up there?
Let me go check.
Of course, we had to get another gallon of milk. We buy milk every time we go to the store.
More juice.
Every time we go to the store, we buy milk. Because Rusty drinks a lot of milk. We use milk in our coffee, and we do use a lot of milk when we cook.
We have a bag of guajillos.
We have guajillos. I didn't know we had any. Well, good. So we may use the guajillos instead of the anchos. And then, if we haven't been to the Mexican store in a while. I won't be using those at all.
Are they bad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and menudo mix.
That's menudo
We won't be using that either.
I don't know that I'm not gonna be able to use these either.
They got it there molded, didn't they?
No, they have those little moth things in them, the weevils.
Yep.
So that's why I put so many things in the freezer, because we always end up with those little moth weevil things, and they get into
grain
everything.
weevils.
Yes, they just make me so mad. But anyway, so we will use anchos.
I'm not going to pick them up, but we did pick up a 24 pack of Dr. Pepper and a 24 pack of Diet Dr. Pepper. Right now, also, coming into the holiday, since we're going to be cooking a lot of candies, we got 25 pounds of sugar.
So excited that they had sugar, because forever you couldn't find sugar.
So I don't know where you guys are at, but here we've been to Kansas looking for sugar. I mean, the little bitty, what is it, 1 pound bag?
Mm-hmm.
At one point, we saw the 1 pound bags at our local Walmart in Kansas, and it was $4
Yeah,
for a pound.
it was
It
crazy.
just got crazy, but
Yes. So anyway, this is our grocery haul, and like I said,
this is what $208 will get you
around our
in our area.
So yeah, it was a lot less than I expected it to be. I was like really budgeting for about a $500 shopping spree, but we did good. We have a lot on hand too, you
Yes,
guys.
we do still have a lot on hand. That is one nice part about having the garden and raising our own pork.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So, so you guys, if there's anything that I mentioned that you really want to see a recipe on, a breakdown of, just put it in the comments below. We can do a video on it. I have done a video on tamales before on this channel, but I can do another video on the cooking channel and just break it down on a very small scale. So it'll probably be a lot easier to follow.
and that would probably come in 2 videos, because it would probably
We'll
be
see, yeah. Because it's not hard, it's just a lot of steps.
a lot of steps, and it's time consuming.
Yeah.
Just to make the mole, you're looking an hour. You know,
I mean, yeah, give or
depending.
take. Usually because we're making a big batch of mole.
Right.
So, I mean, just boiling the meat is, you're going to boil the meat for about an hour or so. But I mean, we don't show all of that. So.
Right.
It just kind of depends on how it goes together. So yeah, if I mentioned something that you want to see a video on, just let us know in the comments. Also, like I said, tell us what your traditions are. Tell us what you expect to see at Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, whichever. And yeah, what all did you guys have to buy? How much did you raise at home? We didn't raise near what we normally do.
Nope.
So we did have to buy the pork, and we did have to buy the turkey.
And for those of you that aren't in the United States, tell us what holidays you do celebrate and what meals you have.
Yes.
What kind of food you expect to be on the table.
Yeah. Or for Christmas or whatever, because that kind of stuff really, really interests both of us. We really get into culture and things like that. So, yeah. So anyway, you guys, it's kind of a weird video for us, but I mean...
But we felt like this is something...
Yeah, we wanted to know. We want to know.
And if you want to know, now you know.
Yes.
And we want to know your thoughts, your feelings. And like I say, I know we keep saying it, shameless plug. Go over and hit the Robertson, or hit Belly Acres Kitchen.
Belly Acres Kitchen. Mm-hmm.
Subscribe, ring the bell, let us know you're there and what you'd like to see.
And the link is in the description below. So, yeah, just go check us out over there. We have a few recipes over there already, and we just kind of wanted to designate an entire channel to the cooking because, yeah.
There's a lot of cooking that goes on the homestead.
We're fixing to have the big old pots up on the stove, and I'm so excited. Anyway, you guys, happy Thanksgiving. We will hopefully see you guys tomorrow night on our live at 7. We missed last week. We're terrible about it. It's just things have been so crazy, but hopefully tomorrow we'll be there at 7 Central Standard Time on this channel. And so we may be moving them over to the other channel eventually, but once we get closer to you know, kitten subscribers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys, let us know in the comments. We're excited.
Let me know.
Let